Welcome back to Buzz TV. This morning on Buzzworthy Business, we have Zena Velic from Accounting at All Costs. Good morning.
Good morning.
So thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Accounting at All Costs, it's a business that has been for about 3 years, since 2014 actually, organized, and it's helping small businesses, startup businesses and businesses that are making revenue from 500 to $1 million a year.
So I picked up your accent.
Yes.
It's probably not from Ohio.
No, it's not.
Not from Ohio. Okay, so Georgia?
Close, but not.
So where are you from?
Bosnia, Eastern European. Yes.
And you came here in 2000. We were talking offset.
That's correct.
So tell us a little bit about how you came from Bosnia, why you came to the United States, and why did you start getting involved in accounting?
I came to United States due to political or civil cleansing that was going on since 1992 to 1998, and I came to United States in 2000. Why did I choose accounting? I like numbers, and I do want to help businesses. I do want to save to businesses what they have, and I do want to help small businesses to succeed.
So let me kind of walk through that a little bit. So Bosnian. Now we were talking a little bit earlier. My mother's side of the family is actually Croatian, and so they came to the United States for a very similar reason a few hundred years ago. And for the folks that aren't familiar with that, the ethnic cleansing wars have been going on in the Eastern European bloc for hundreds of years.
Yes.
So that brought you to the U.S.
Yes.
in 2000.
Yes.
And you started a company
in 2014.
In 2014 to do accounting to help small businesses. So what a neat story that is unique and different and inspiring, because people that come to the United States in those types of scenarios are happy to just get here. Not only have you survived, but now you're thriving and helping other businesses. So when we talk about what you do for accounting services, what motivated you to work with the small business market?
I do see small businesses that are really struggling with bookkeeping, and I do want to help small businesses to really save money. I think when small businesses are starting businesses, or big businesses starting businesses, for some reason everybody ignoring the first step, a bookkeeper. You need to have somebody to track your expenses, your numbers, and to really make sure that you know how much you're spending and how much you're earning, instead of just having in your head, because you and businesses need to focus more on customers. And if you do more administrative work, you're not going to have a time to focus on customers and the niche of the business.
Yeah, and I can appreciate that in my other life, being in the financial world myself. One of the things that I come, a lot of times with problems is P&Ls, income statements.
Yes.
You have a client and they're like, hey, I need to do this financial planning. Okay, let me see your numbers. And then it kind of derails the dialogue. So you're the type of person that's going to go in, help that small business at least get their numbers organized to whether or not they need a loan, whether they need to do buy-sell planning, whether they need to do valuation. You're going to be the person that kind of helps them understand kind of what their business is looking like from a number standpoint. And then that's where you or I or you and a lender or you or somebody that's going to help that business is going to help them be organized. Is that correct?
That's correct. Small businesses have to understand the one thing, which is basically a key to get the loan: profit and loss, balance sheet, and cash flow, where the company stands. We cannot just go and ask for a loan from the banker. Hey, here is where I stand. I have a business. My business is making sense. So the numbers speaks the volume.
Sure. Well, that's fantastic, and I see that all the time. So I know that there are a ton of people in my world that could certainly help you. But how do people find out more about you? What's the best way to connect with you?
There's a website. I do have a website, of course. It's www.accountingatallcosts.com. There's a Facebook. There's Instagram. Every day on Instagram, I post something about bookkeeping, accounting, how to do bookkeeping on your own. I also train small business owners how to navigate QuickBooks. So if they don't really have a fund for bookkeeper, they can do bookkeeping on their own, which is basic bookkeeping. But there is option. I do train also. I can be followed on Instagram, Facebook, and website.
Interesting. So I'm going to go check out your Instagram. I think my Instagram this morning is going to have something to do with my Fireball socks, because it's we have a gentleman here that's coming a little bit later. It'll be fun. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I really do appreciate your time. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on Buzz TV. If you like us, share us, and remember, live with gratitude.